All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have some news to cover today, a new announcement from Micah Morris, as well as a response from TaylorMade that you are going to want to hear. So I'm going to get right to it because I want to get you the news and get you on with your day. Quickly, before jumping into it, a massive shout out to the sponsor of today's video, longtime supporters of mine, Transparent Labs. They're a supplement company that makes some of the cleanest and most transparent supplements on the market. I've been literally using their products and working with them for over a year and a half now. They are the best, cleanest out there. You can use my link in the description to check them out. If you guys are training, if you're golfing, they have so many things that can help you. I take the creatine, I take the hydrate, I take the carb powder, the BCAAs, and the protein. Those are all my go-tos. I use them both in training and on the course. So if you guys want to check them out, you can use my link down below, save yourself a little bit of money and support the channel. Okay, so first piece of news today, Micah Morris, as we all expected, has announced a partnership with Primo Golf Apparel, the jogger company that has some other stuff, looks very nice, not as nice as my homies over at Sunday's Flagger, but very, very nice apparel. It's a good deal for the kid. It's something that we all saw coming. Him and Grant have been wearing it exclusively basically ever since they left Good Good, and because Good Good was such an apparel driven brand, or at least their big marketing push and their big money maker other than content has been apparel for so long. When these guys were with them, they obviously likely didn't have opportunities to have these outside apparel sponsors. And if there's one thing I've learned from starting in the golf creator community, there are so many apparel brands that want to sponsor golf creators, like insane amounts. And you know, you got to find a good one, which I definitely did, and I think Micah did as well. That looks like a pretty solid company, and I think they're going to do great things for him. I think they're going to likely allow him to have some sort of signature line down the road, whether it be some more like merch type thing to promote to his audience, or just a collaboration of products that he really likes. And honestly, apparel sponsors are usually some of the easiest for creators to work with. They usually require pretty low lift from the creator. They just want the person wearing the clothing on camera and stuff like that. I'm sure that's probably similar to what Micah has here. So as far as a partnership coming out of Good low lift, I think it's a really great deal for him. But the less obvious one, we have this just amazing clip. It's a reaction clip from Trotty, who is one of the most elite fitters in the world, obviously one of TaylorMade's top fitters. He was a on-tour fitter on the tour truck with TaylorMade for years. Now he's more on the content side, but he still comes and does the fittings kind of for the content side of things. And he's obviously the one who was in Grant and Micah's video and fit them both. Well, shortly after that, he sat down with Foreplay and had some very interesting things to say about Micah's game. Let's watch and listen and we'll react to it.
He was 195 ball speed at one point, 140 feet on the apex.
And it was cruisy, right? It wasn't like he was
cruisy.
Yeah.
It was very, very impressive. To the point where I understand you like making YouTube videos, but I said to the dude, I'm like, can you not chip apart?
You must not be able to.
Right.
Honestly, boys,
Isn't that
Micah
amazing?
lad, I'm like,
He's out driving kids by 100 yards.
It's
like crazy.
I get at the point though where I know he's making
Top
YouTube
20
videos. From the last week, I've watched a lot of it. But the point is, if I was him, I would honestly leave here like, this is great. I'm very successful on YouTube. Kids love following me. It's brilliant. And I said to him, do you not, like, is there not a piece of you that wants to win trophies? Because you are honestly...
Well, does he feel like he can do both?
I don't know. He's close, though. And,
That's
like,
insane.
there's no one
cool.
who...
That's really cool.
I'm telling
Imagine
you,
if he's
from what
just
I saw
winning
there,
tournaments.
he is very good.
Wow.
Very good.
Now listen, it is obvious to jump to the conclusion that this guy is just playing tummy sticks with Micah because he just signed with TaylorMade and wants to make him feel all good and fuzzy on the inside. But trust me, I do not think Trotty is that type of guy. He absolutely craps on foreplay and all that all the time. He's very blunt. He didn't have the best things to say about Grant. Not like that. Like, he said he was fine, he was solid, but he wasn't saying that Grant was some amazing player. He really had that to say about Micah and his game. And so that, to me, number one, that just stood out as something that's like a reaction from one of the top fitters who literally fit Rory McIlroy, Tiger Woods, saying that he's never seen things like he saw with Micah in terms of his ball striking and his power on the course. And then really being like, why are you doing this YouTube thing? Like, you should focus on golf. Now, obviously, this is an interesting reaction because Micah has talked about wanting to play professional golf. He does play professional golf, but like wanting to excel himself to the top level of the professional golfing world. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on this. Number one, obviously it takes a lot more than just hitting the ball far to make it. And Micah has talked about that. Obviously the short game stuff, putting stuff, all that. That's what he's kind of self-admittedly said is holding him back. And I think Trotty knows that, but I think the fact that, you know, as this fitter, as this guy who's worked with pros and seen these on-tour pros for years, to say that Micah still, he thinks, despite all that, has what it takes, that's kind of cool to me, man. And that kind of got me hyped up because obviously someone with that kind of pedigree and understanding the game of golf and what it takes to perform at the top level, and seeing someone from our community coming up, someone who has that tour potential, it definitely got exciting for the future. Now, do I think Micah should leave YouTube and pursue professional golf? Absolutely not. You guys the community is what's got him to where he is. I think he absolutely should continue with that, and I think he will. I think he does enjoy the platform, but I also think he should definitely keep playing pro golf, because we all love watching that. Some of my favorite videos of his are his tournament golf videos. So I think if he can find a way to combine the two, which he already sort of has, and I think with the partnership with TaylorMade, he's just going to have more and more opportunities to do. He's going to be able to excel as far as he can, and we're just going to get to follow along. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.